Hello, it's me again, Jordan Benson, and today I wanted to talk about my worst Uber experience, which was super awesome in so many ways. As of right now, just at the airport waiting for the Lyft queue. So for earnings, this is my fourth day. I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and took Thursday off, and now I'm working this whole Friday, and it's 12:40 p.m. on Friday. Right now, I'm sitting at $3.50. That's just for Uber. And then my earnings for Lyft for those same days, because I do both apps at the same time, is $325.52. So if you add that up, it's around $675 for so far for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm still working this Friday, but I'm sitting at $672 because I started around 10 this morning. So this week has been really profitable for me. This is my third week doing Uber and Lyft together, and I've gotten my strategy down, and so I'll be leaving my driver code, which will give you $250 for Lyft, and then I think the promo, if you use my driving code for Uber, is about $100. And that's the mistake that I made, was I didn't use anybody's codes, and that's easy money, very easy money. So I appreciate if you use my codes, and you can send me messages, and it would help me out if you subscribe, help a brother out, give me the HBO special. And this week's been really good. All the riders have been really nice. So I was going to tell you about my worst Uber experience. And this was my first day doing Uber. I was like 20 rides in. It was midnight. I still wanted to do one more ride. And so I get a rider. Let's just say his name was Kevin, which wasn't his name. Kevin, I picked up at midnight in Portland, Oregon. And most bars close around 12 or 2 a.m. This bar closed at 12, and this guy's belligerent, very intoxicated, and so he stumbles out of the bar, gets in my vehicle. He didn't want to go to his destination first. He wanted to go to his girlfriend's house, and so I'm driving him to his girlfriend's house, supposedly his girlfriend. We show up there. He doesn't go up to the house at all. He just he sits in my car and we're sitting out front of his girlfriend's house. He calls her about 8 times. She doesn't answer at all. And he was like one of those drunks that does not stop talking at all. And my noob Uber mistake was I ended the trip there. I could have kept the trip running the whole entire time, because I was literally driving him around for an hour and a half. And this brings in, the subject of that you do need protection for yourself. Mace or a knife, concealed of course. Because there's crazy people out there, like Kevin. So then Kevin, he didn't want to go to his destination, and then he wanted to go to a bar. So we were driving around trying to find a bar, and then I finally found a bar that was open until 2 a.m. We show up there, and the bartender only gave him a drink because I was his driver. So he gets his drink, and he chugs it, some hard liquor, of course. And he's like annoying everybody in the bar, just being belligerent. And then he's like, oh, I have to take a piss. So he walks to the bathroom, and it's one of those bars that only has like one bathroom. And he starts pounding on the door. Hey, I have to go pee. And there's a girl in there, using the restroom. Like, it's kind of rude if you just bang on the door and they're like, dude, you have to get out. So then he wants to go to another bar after that. And this guy's like wasted. I know that once he gets to the next bar, they're not even going to serve him because he's just being retarded. He wouldn't shut up. He was like in his mid-30s, white guy. He's preppy looking, you know. And then he ran his hands through my hair. He was saying some homophobic remarks about like jerking him off. This was just going really bad. And we're on the highway, and he like pushed my hands while I was driving, made me swerve on the highway. I kind of yelled at him. And then before we got to the second bar, we're like 5 minutes away. He wanted me to pull to the side of the road so he could smoke a cigarette. This whole time, you know, I made another trip to that bar, but I wish I kept the trip running the whole entire time. So we pull over, and it's like a little neighborhood in Portland. And he gets out, starts smoking a cigarette, and then after he smokes a cigarette, he pisses in the middle of the neighborhood. And then before he gets in my car so we can get to the bar, which is 5 minutes away, he happens to fall. And he just happens to fall on dog shit. So he got dog shit on the side of my car and in my seats, in my brand new car that I got like the week before. And so I was already pretty upset. And I got to the bar, and he's like, "Oh, are you gonna come in? You gotta take me home. You gotta take me home." I said, "I'm done. I'm totally done right now. This guy's gonna go in the bar, smell like dog shit, and get kicked out because obviously he's fucking wasted." And so I get him out of my car, and then I leave and get home, and I spend like 3 hours cleaning my car. And then later, my friend told me that you can report those incidences through the Uber app and take pictures, because it would have been like $150 because it was bodily fluids, and I didn't know that, and they would have charged him. And yeah, so that was my Uber experience. And also he was telling me, like, before we got to the second bar, told me how he got out of prison twice and how he murdered someone. And so there's crazy people out there, and you'll meet these people. Like, I got really lucky on my first day, I guess, but that was the worst rider I've had in all 3 weeks that I've been working. So these things happen. So remember to subscribe, like the video, share it, help promote it, get more views on this video to help me out so I can make more, and use my promotion codes, because that'll get you $100, $200 for Uber and Lyft. I'll be leaving that in the description. And give me a like and subscribe, like I already said like 50 times. But hope you guys have a great day and get out there. Just be aware, there are crazy people, so protect yourself. Thanks.